Okay guys, so today we are testing Marina Hawk Rera. So basically we are, well actually I pulled at her a couple days ago and I want to test how good she is in the arena. So usually I would try to get her as high attack as I can, more than my Xeon. But I think like in terms of her being like really good, like you really have to enhance her her fate core is one, but also the enhancement down here right here to +5 for her to see her her damage actually do really well in PvP, because she is like if you look at her stats, like very squishy. She only has 4,573 comparing to Xeon. He has like 7,000, almost like double her HP. So the comp that I am planning to run is with Ulum and Pathori, because my original comp was I was running with Gaff and Ulum for like to have both tank, but I realized I wanted her to get the buff from Tranquil, so I think it's a better synergy with Ulum and Pathori and just take out Gaff, because I originally have Bernadette in my comp, but I took her gear out. So we also want to talk about Guardian Stones when you're doing arena with her. What are the best Guardian Stones? Guardian Stone is here. I'll show you what they mean. Let's go to team comp and I'll show you what Guardian Stone, like how Guardian Stone plays a huge role in like the arena in no, this is not it. Sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying to process my thought. Just woke up. So usually when you're in the arena for DPS, for my suggestion is if you look at her, she has I mean, this is probably not the best ideal built, but so Guardian Stones are these right here, where basically if you break if you hit certain elements with these, they'll break your character and they'll do twice the damage, right? For her Guardian Stones, for the equipment, I definitely recommend green. Green is for agility and dodge. So basically, the more you have the agility and dodge, you basically will dodge all the attacks, right? Let me see if I have any green. Oh, I think I have on Xeon. But yeah, so basically, if you have a full set, so basically 6 pieces of this, it will increase 20 dodge on your character. So basically, if somebody's trying to hit your character, it will say miss, miss, miss. So for what is her name? Rera. So basically, you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of green for her to increase her dodge, okay, efficiently. But if you can't afford to do that, I wouldn't equip with red gemstone, because it just reduces the damage, right? Which isn't really that good. And the yellow, it just provide a shield for 5 turns, and 5 turns go by very quickly, especially when you're going up in high PvP ranking, right? If you can't get the green one, I would definitely suggest the blue one, because the blue one basically help her block, and block can take up a lot of damage. When you know, like when you have fake blood, and you see Zeons are taking all these hits and all these like blue things are like coming out of the damage. Those are the, I think, the block rates, if I'm not too sure. So anyways, I wanted to pair Rera with like a lot of tanky teams. So basically she is probably either the DPS or the AoE to pair up with Pathare, right? So you either, if you're gonna put her into team comp for PvP, you really need a good tank. A good tank could be Garth, Ulum, and a bunch. I would say Degas. That's how you say it? Yeah, Degas is pretty good too. Because any tank, as long as you have good gear in them, see, the only reason I picked Garth is because he has the protective skill. Like any tank, if you look, majority of the tank, right, they have protect skill. See, look, protect. See, she's the tank, protect. Protect. Basically what it means is like they'll take damage from your lowest character, maximum health, and heal them 30% of the caster currently health at the beginning of the round. So that's why tank is really, really good. And you want to have tank. Well, this guy doesn't have it though, and he's a tank. See, he has thrust instead, which is like a counter move, I think, right? Upon taking damage, deal damage 30% and affects stun. So he stuns back. But you want to pick characters where they have protect. His is pretty good too. Even though he doesn't have protect, he provokes the ally, which is almost like Ulum. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go straight to the team comp and show you, and then get some PvP. So usually a lot of people in team comps, they have their tanks in front and their healers, and usually the DPS and supporters are always in the back. So keep that in mind. So yeah, if you're going for her, you definitely need like either a supporter and another DPS, right? Or yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's test her out in PvP, and I will try to go through it with whatever I can. I mean, like, I just literally test her out the other day, and she's okay, I would say. In terms of damage, she's still lacking a lot from Zeon. Like Zeon, at least he can counter and get more Dragon Bloods. But for some reason with her damage, I haven't seen much result. Oh, sorry, I'm lagging again. See, look. So this a lot of reason you're like, oh, what are the Guardian Stones I have? So like you can click on team here, and they pretty much show you all these Guardian Stones that you have on your character. See? So I try to try to put a lot of equipment on my Ulum because he's the one who's gonna be taking a lot of damage. So I need him to be very bulky, because if someone take out my tank, all my other teammates are pretty squishy, except for Zeon. Zeon, I built him very tanky, so he's basically just gonna rely on Dragon Blood and counter. A lot of people just go for him for all DPS. That's great too, but for me it's like all about survivability and just basically countering. So like if I'm attacking, I can at least do a lot of damage countering. Alright. So I really apologize for the lag, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just the emulator. It's super laggy. Alright. So they have Baraka. Okay. So they have this team comp that's pretty deadly. So we'll just keep focusing on Annie because she's kind of like the biggest threat. As you can see, they're already going for my healer. Right? It's like almost dead. Ooh. And then so Ulum is tanking, so like any character that's being like hit and under 30%, he just basically taunt. So now we want to take her out. Annie, boom, gone. So now for her, I don't usually use the skill right away. I just wait until the last one to get the better AoE. So we'll just hit her. Nope. Okay, so we'll just... And then if you want to see what kind of buff you have, click here. And it tells you right here. See, all the buff. And you want Tranquil, okay? Yeah. This icon right here. Show you all the buff that you have. Getting wrecked, boys. Alright, heal. Alright, let's try to take out her healer first. Look at that damage. Not much, right? It's like ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh man, we're in trouble, guys. If that tank go down, we're screwed. Okay, we're screwed. We're screwed. Yeah, I should have just aimed for that Baraka. Alright, let's just heal up. Man, look at that. What the fuck? This guy's like all DPS team. Alright, so we'll take this guy out. Wow. Okay, we'll take the loss. That was my mistake. I should have just took out the DPS. I don't know why I was focusing on the healer. It was dumb. Do 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 do. Whoa, the lag. Wow, did you see that? His Aurora took out like Xeon like one shot. I'm pretty sure like she's hella buff. And I don't even know how she got like 12 stacks. So there's like a bug that's going on right now. Like she hit me and she got like 12 stack of dragon blood. It's like it didn't make any sense. Made no sense. Alright. We're gonna get rid of this team really quick. Bam! See that? Did you see that? So that's why Bathory is so important. When she has Tranquil, like the more your team is being damaged, most likely, from my experience, is like her crit is like random. But for me, like every time like my team gets a lot of stack of Dragon Blood, and when I need her to do a really big AoE, it usually go through. So never use her second skill, always aim for her first skill for like the either instant KO if the other team doesn't have another battery. So I think this team comp, my most threat is not the DPS, but is Garf. Because Garf is basically taking like all these hit for these guys. So like, no matter how much hit you hit their DPS, it really doesn't do that much damage because that protect skill is so OP. So you want to literally take out their tank first. I mean, that's a lot of people's like, that's not logic. Why would you want to take that tank out first? Because like they're like hella beefy, right? But trust me, if you go for their DPS, basically the attack will be less and you can't do anything about it. And on top of that, like they'll just heal up again. So might as well just take out their tank. So now I am gonna aim for Riley because he can pretty much one-shot any of my character if I'm not careful. And then the next one is Rera. So you can see Rera is actually really powerful if you gear her right. So that's another reason why it's really important to have 3 Dragon Blood. So like if her hits really hits you on the first try without her having Dragon Blood, you'll counter and you pretty much KO her. So she's very squishy if you don't have her as a tank or battery, because the Dragon Blood will technically kill her. But you see that? So like that Dragon Blood, after I use Rera, my Dragon Blood basically she counter basically, right? And it hits my team comp, and that's why it's so good to have Xeon. And what happens Xeon does is sometimes he does final hits, like he'll counter and that will be his final hit and he'll be able to take people out. See, like just like right now, like that Dragon Blood hit me and then he just basically countered. It's almost count as a final hit. So that's why like I think it's really important to have a tank in Xeon if you're gonna have Rera in your team comp, because now you're not just only having one tank, but you have a semi tank that's gonna like take damage because he's also a threat, but he also can counter and do wrath, right? So that's a good key point that for you to pay attention to. Alright, they have the same comp, but this team is very tanky though. Like he has Ulum. If you attack Garth, Ulum is gonna just taunt. So I would definitely just take out Ulum because she's like the hugest threat right now. You're like, can we one-shot her? Nope. But as you can see, the lag, my Xeon is like countering and she's like almost dead already. And on top of that, we broke in Gaff, but then now Ulum is taunting us, so like we can't really do anything right now but just wait. Now we are gonna use our ultimate to finish off her the Gaff, and hopefully it will wipe out everybody. We'll find out. Most likely Bathory will get counter really hard, but so we look here. So we do have Tranquil. Alright, we're gonna break her. And hopefully take her out the next round. We gotta heal up. Alright, we have 6 turns to break her, or else we are screwed. So she has a lot of mana. We're gonna penetrate her using her 3rd skill. Good luck! But you see, when they have a lot of mana, you use the 3rd skill, it totally penetrates them completely. Okay, done. Now the only problem left we have to worry is their healer. So we don't want to attack Xeon because he has 8 stacks right now. We just want to see what kind of element she has. Oh man, this is not good. So single target to see the element, but man, we're getting owned. Oh my goodness. We're just waiting and waiting. Okay, one shot. Alright, one shot! Bam! 0 damage. Oh, actually half. Not bad. Alright, here we go. Try to one shot her before she heals up. Nope. Most likely she's gonna heal up and then we have to start all over again. So yeah, all that Wrath that we did, she's gonna heal up and it's like, okay. Alright, we are gonna use our ultimate. See if we can finish it off. And look, see, that's why dodge is so important. Did you see that? He just basically dodged that. So let's see. Do we have Tranquil? We do have Tranquil. So we are going to break the healer and finish her off. We're gonna heal first, just for safety. And now we're gonna use Rera because they have a lot of mana. So her 3rd skill. Alright, bam. Alright, now we're gonna use the 2nd skill. Good. See if we can break him. And we did it, boys. We did it. Alright, we got one more. Here we go. So yeah, I definitely recommend saving up your zest and get an Ulum and a Patori for your comp with your Rera, because that's what a lot of people are missing if you are like free to play. Look at these, look at this, like all decked out. So yeah, so that's why the Baraka was trying to attack my Xeon and he took like half damage with just the counter itself. Now we see if we can finish Baraka. He has Tranquil, of course. Okay, just attack my Ulum. Now we're gonna finish off her Badori. Alright, now is our chance. Should we risk it? Why not? So we took out the Badori, but we also took so his other guy is nearly dead. He's like invincible right now, so we have to wait until like, but in meanwhile we have to take out the healer, because if she heals, like all that effort that we did is useless. So in order to do that, we can't break her yet. Damn. Dang. Minus try. Yeah, she's gonna heal up, figured. Now we do the same thing and we have to repeat all over again. Alright. Let's use her third skill because they have a lot of mana. The tricky thing about this too, when you're using her third skill, like, be careful because you're giving them a lot of dragon blood. If you're not able to kill them, I noticed, like now they have like 10 dragon blood and plus. Alright, now we are going to try to hit Xeon. He was hella tanky. Look at that boy. Oh my goodness. Lag. Alright, we broken her. We broken her. Good. With the counter. Oh my god. But they kill our Patori though, which is not good. We need to take out the healer if we want to win. Alright, why not? We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna play it risky. Forget healing. Just go AoE and kill her. Alright, we killed her. Now we need to kill Baraka. Oh shiz, son! As long as our Ulum doesn't die, okay, we're okay for now. Alright, let's see if we can take him out. Man, he's so beefy. Alright, counter him. There you go. Finish him off. That's it. Oh. Hopefully, oh my goodness. Hopefully Raph will take care of him. There you go. And that's what's so good having like 3... do we have Tranquil? Oh, we ran out because battery died. Oh. Alright, we'll take a risk. Yes, we killed their Xeon at least. Alright, now we heal up. And then now we are going to use our third skills because they have so many mana right now. Bam! And he's gone. So in terms of using Rera, I definitely think like you have to have a good comp you have to have strategy. Like you can't just literally use her third skill, because in certain area, I would say that her third skill is gonna hurt you against her. Like basically, it's not gonna be beneficial to you, because if it's gonna stack up a lot of dragon blood, most likely it will counter, and if you don't have enough dodge, then technically you're not going to be able to evade those attacks, and it's going to backfire onto your team, and you're just going to KO yourself. And the thing with Bathory, she's really good because the fact that she can AoE and take out the whole team, but you have to time it correctly. If you don't time it correctly, most likely she will wipe out herself when using the AoE move, right? So you definitely need Yulum on your team, because if she's near death, at least he can taunt. Or if you don't have Ulum, which is this guy right here, then I suggest getting Gaff, because basically he can protect her and give her some kind of buff shield, so when it does backfire, he's gonna take most of the hit for her. But then you will end up losing a tank. So that's why you gotta be careful when you're using a high damage mage, because you don't want your tank to be like, dude, I'm taking all the damage for you because of your dumb mistake, right? So keep that in mind. Alright, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for future content. Alright, peace, bye.